You've done so many things. You don't strike me
Right.
as someone who would have any regrets with anything they've done professionally, but I was just curious.
No, I mean, I haven't really taken charge. I've just sort of done what came up. And
Really?
And some people go into life with a plan, and I didn't. I don't really care, I've just sort of done what came along, and I haven't particularly generated. I just did. I wrote about food because they asked me to, and I was reasonably good at it. And when I started off as a journalist, the thing that I was quick. There's no kind of, I don't know what to write. I've got writer's block. There was none of that.
Yeah.
Boom. No spelling mistakes. No pronunciation errors. My copy was clean and I was cheap. And as time went on, all remained true except I wasn't cheap anymore. I was charged more and more and more for doing what I do. Got vaguely better at it, but it's still disposable newspaper stuff. And then the TV came along. And I got the opportunity to do TV when I was about 31, 32, because food was becoming a massive thing on TV and restaurant critics were mostly fat and boring. And I was thin and maybe less bored. So I could get on the TV. I worked on TV. So I then did 20 years of doing TV, none of which was really consequential. I did some good shows.
Yeah.
Supersizers with Sue Perkins. I did The F Word with Gordon Ramsay. I did Back in Time for Dinner, which was kind of good social history around food. Amazing hotels, but none of it consequential. None of it's going to last. I mean, it's just like take the fee, do the work, boom, goes on the telly. And then 2 years later, everyone's forgotten. Kind of just took the money from Murdoch and from the BBC and from Channel 4 and some book deals and stuff like that, and just sort of did it in order to feed myself and my family. And I could have carved something a bit more original. But I am only 54.
Yeah.
So the next 30 years, I would quite like to do something.
Also, I love the podcast you have with your wife.
That's great.
That's like that. You were not asked